The annual Mickey Thompson Enterprises banquet plays host to drag racing notables and breaks the ice for the running of the 200-mile-per-hour Invitational to be held at the Lions Drag Strip. Jim Tice of AHRA introduces Mickey Thompson, who gets a standing ovation from those in attendance. Among those present are drag race drivers, owners, mechanics, and suppliers who handle MT equipment. Mickey introduces Lou Bainey, past president of UDRA. Part of the activity of the dinner is a dance contest. What more could one ask for than a congenial crowd, drinks, good food, music, dancing, and a contest with prizes? Each year, the interest in this event grows, as does the size of the banquet group. Next year, they'll need the Palladium to hold the banquet. Entries for the 200-mile-per-hour event arrive from all over the USA to compete. Each entry must have a record of having exceeded 200 miles per hour 5 times previously. After much preparation, checking spark plugs, valves, and packing chutes, the cars spend most of the daylight hours making single runs, breaking in new tires, getting familiar with the course. In order to be eligible for prize money, each entry must also use MT equipment. An innovation at most drag strips today is the Surefire electrical starting system. Drag machines have no starter, and formerly were started by a push car. Today, the car is pushed onto the roller system. Turning on an engine drives the rollers against the dragster tires, rotating the wheels of the dragster. The driver lets out the clutch, pushes down the accelerator, and then backs off. As the rollers turn over the engine, the driver turns on the magneto switch, and the engine lights and idles. Is then pushed to the staging area. In staging the dragster, the front wheels are lined up in the electronic clocking system. Breaking the beam starts the clock. In the Frank Penegron car, smokes the hides right through the lights. afternoon, after qualifying runs, all the entries parade by the stands. Wither and Dunn, a double-A fuel dragster. Followed by Herb Reese in the Murphy and Chambers entry. Next, from Bakersfield, California, Crosley and Stewart, owner Rick Stewart. Next, Johnson and Lippincott, once winner of this event. Then, Ed Pink's Old Master, driven by Mike Sorokin. Then, a 396 cubic inch Chevy Fueler with driver Bob Brooks. Hams and Hurrah's Fuel Dragster. Then Ronnie Goodsell, driver of the TG Special. Then a big blown Chrysler, driven by the old gray fox Jack Buell of Torrance, California. An entry very strong in the jackpot circuit, Dawn's Speed Shop from San Diego. Next, Cobbs in the CNC Special. Jim Dunn in the Dunn Yates Special. Then a Bill Levitt entry from San Diego. Followed by Jim Albert. And then Rocky Childs, driven by Pat Foster. Vivint and Fisher, a 354 cubic inch Chrysler. Then an Eagle Auto entry from Spokane, driven by Frank Rupert. Next is Dig Swanson Horta, driven by Dick Horta. The entry is from Long Beach. Ron Hampshire and Sid Waterman put another Chrysler in the go. The Wind Spoiler, owned by Ted Lemans of Los Angeles. Tony Waters and John Evans from Bakersfield, AHRA winner this year. The big yellow and black entry, Hightower and Trotter. Then, Frank Pentagron. Followed by These Oaks and Fox, Long Beach. John Weedy from Kansas City. Followed by Jim Davis from Walnut Creek, California. And the Bonanza, Reno Auto Wrecking Special, Warren Rush driver. Adams and Ware, another 220-mile-per-hour car. Followed by Salisbury and Christensen. Schultz Brothers. And then, Rapp, Rossi, and Baldonado, with driver Gary Gabelich, also known as the Purple Gang. Majors Olson Ward from Oregon. Bryant Motor Special, driven by Tom the Mongoose McEwen. Joe Winters and Frank Pentagron. Joe's crutches are in the headers. Jim Nichols and Ray Schultz from Carlsbad, California. The A&W Root Beer Special, driven by Neil Leffler. Kreitz and Greer Special from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Star Harrington entry from Fremont, California. Berry Brothers and Stark from Selma. Stark does the driving. Glenn Mosley from L.A. in Syndicate 2. Note the blower guard. Crowder Blair from San Diego, driven by Leroy Goldstein. Don Cook from Sacramento. Tommy Allen and Larry Huff, big winners on the jackpot circuit. Beebe Brothers and sixth driver, Dave Beebe. Brissette Sutherland from San Fernando Valley. Williams, Warren, and Crow, Chrysler entry from Bakersfield. Standing alongside the strip is C.J. Hart, drag strip manager, and with him, Mickey Thompson, sponsor of the meet. Next, the Cheetah from Sacramento, driver Gary Ormsby. Jerry the King Ruth, Seattle, Washington. John Barton, the Savage entry from Garden Grove, California. The K&G Special of Havertown, Pennsylvania, the Frantic Four. K&G, Rivero, Fox, and Holdings. Ron's Upholstery Specials. Beaver Brothers and Clark from Downey, California. Another 220-mile-per-hour car, Brissette and Sutherland, driven by Paul Sutherland. Dave Babler puts the capper on the parade. Drag racing is one of the world's biggest spectator sports, some events drawing 60 or 70,000 people to a single race. Also, there are events every week, but not like the MT Invitational, the only one of its kind anywhere. This beautiful red Don Nicholson car is an exhibition car or funny car, very popular with the spectators. Jim Dunn in the Dunn Yates car is making ready for a quick pass down the 1,320-foot strip. As the car is started on the roller system, one can feel the tension of car and driver build until the car fires. It's all a part of drag racing, being better, faster, quicker than ever before. For greater safety, the driver has a chute plus disc brakes to bring the monster to a stop. The Beacon Gasser is owned by John Rasmussen, a fully equipped MT gasser running in the 199-mile-per-hour class. Low ET of the meet is Kreitz and Greer with a 7.25-second run right off the trailer. The runoffs of the second annual MT 200-mile-per-hour meet are about to begin, and from the practice records will be the biggest, best, fastest meet ever held. Over 10,000 folks are here today to see 58 dragsters compete for the $30,000 in prize money. Top eliminator will cart off over $5,000, and every loser in the first round will get $50 to console him. Mark Stewart, driving a Crosley Stewart entry from Bakersfield, wins in 8.19 ET. Tom McEwen, the Mongoose, saddles up for a run in the Brandt Motors Special, a single overhead camera, winner in June of the Hot Rod Magazine Special Meet. Timing at this drag event is with Krondek clocks, the world's fastest and most accurate. They are adjusting the valves on the Bevins Fisher entry. It's the endless checking and attention to detail that marks these racers as professionals. Constant checking to ensure safety and performance. Between rounds, the constant checking goes on for the fuelers left to run and gives the gassers and funny cars a chance to go. Ormsby and his Cheetah took his round with an 8.63 ET. A&W Root Beer Special, Neil Leffler gets the fastest time of the meet, 216.86 miles per hour in beating Crower Blair. Syndicate 2 gets a win with 10.37 and a red light from his opponent. Mike Sorokin, driving the candy stripe Ed Pink car, takes his round with an 8.51. Remember, every loser gets $50 for his round, which will help buy the fuel. Spoiler stays in the running by beating Bronze Upholstery in 7.64 seconds. The Purple Gang, the colorful club of Rapp, Rossi, and Maldonado. This round is proving fatal for many local hard runners as the pressure is on. A 7.39 is fast enough for Beatty Brothers and sixth. Hightower and Root had a real close run. The flash of flame is the pan dragging. The semifinal runoff had Lippincott facing Hightower. Lippincott stays in front as his opponent red lights. Neil Leffler wins the same way. His match turned the red light. The Gaslight, an empty, fully equipped gas machine, does a wheelie, but always runs quick. The final runoff is between Leffler with the fastest time of the meet and Lippincott with a low ET of 7.28. Leffler's mechanic says, "Let's go." Their engine is running like a Stone Age band. Lippincott's crew says, they are ready. In the final run, Leffler gets off first by half a car, but at the 8th, Lippincott drove by Leffler to win with a 7.3 ET and 195.22 miles per hour. He wins $5,100. And congratulations from Mickey and the Trophy Girl.